Hamza Yusuf is an American Islamic scholar, and is co-founder of Zaytuna College. He is a proponent of classical learning in Islam and has promoted Islamic sciences and classical teaching methodologies throughout the world. He is an advisor to the Center for Islamic Studies at the Graduate Theological Union in Berkeley. He also serves as a member of the Board of Advisors of George Russell's One Nation, a national philanthropic initiative that promotes pluralism and inclusion in America. In addition, he serves as vice president for the Global Center for Guidance and Renewal, which was founded and is currently presided over by Abdallah bin Bayyah. He is one of the signatories of A Common Word Between Us and You, an open letter by Islamic scholars to Christian leaders, calling for peace and understanding. The Guardian newspaper in the United Kingdom reported that Hamza Yusuf is arguably the West's most influential Islamic scholar. Similarly, The New Yorker magazine reported that Yusuf is perhaps the most influential Islamic scholar in the Western world. Early life: Yusuf was born as Mark Hansen to two academics in Washington state and raised in Northern California. He grew up a practicing Greek Orthodox Christian and attended prep schools on both the East and West coasts. In 1977, after a near-death experience and reading the Quran, he converted to Islam from Christianity. Yusuf has Irish, Scottish and Greek ancestry. Education: after being impressed by a young couple from Saudi Arabia who were followers of Abdul Qadir as-Sufi, a Scottish convert to Islam and leader of the Darkour Sufi order and the Murabitan World Movement, Yusuf moved to Norwich, England to study directly under as-Sufi. In 1979, Yusuf moved to Al Ain in the United Arab Emirates, where he spent the next 4 years studying Sharia sciences at the Islamic Institute, more often on a one-on-one basis with Islamic scholars. Yusuf became fluent in the Arabic language and also studied Quranic recitation, rhetoric, poetry, law and theology among other classical Islamic disciplines. In 1984, Yusuf formally disassociated himself from as-Sufi's teachings and moved in a different intellectual direction, having been influenced by a number of Mauritanian scholars residing in the Emirates. He moved to North Africa in 1984, studying in Algeria and Morocco, as well as Spain and Mauritania. In Mauritania he developed his most lasting and powerful relationship with Islamic scholar Sidi Muhammad Udfahfu al-Masumi, more famously known as Murabit el-Hajj. Career: Zaytuna he and other colleagues founded the Zaytuna Institute in Berkeley, California, United States, in 1996, dedicated to the revival of traditional study methods and the sciences of Islam. In the early 2000s he was joined by additional colleagues Zaid Shaker and Hatem Bazian in further establishing what was then Zaytuna Institute. Eventually, in the fall of 2010 it would open its doors as Zaytuna College, a 4-year Muslim liberal arts college, the first of its kind in the United States. It incorporates Yusuf's vision of combining the classical liberal arts, based in the trivium and quadrivium, with rigorous training in traditional Islamic disciplines. It aims to educate and prepare morally committed professional, intellectual, and spiritual leaders. The Zaytuna Institute became the first accredited Muslim campus in the United States after it received approval from the Western Association of Schools and Colleges. Yusuf stated that "We hope, God willing, that there will be more such Muslim colleges and universities to come." Views: Yusuf has taken a stance against religious justifications for terrorist attacks. He described the 9/11 attacks as an act of mass murder, pure and simple. Condemning the attacks, he has also stated Islam was hijacked on that plane as an innocent victim. Influence: Jordan's Royal Islamic Strategic Studies Center currently places him 36th on its list of the top 500 most influential Muslims in the world. The magazine Egypt Today described him as a kind of theological rock star, the Elvis Presley of Western Muslims. In its 2016 edition, Yusuf is described as one of the foremost authorities on Islam outside of the Muslim world by the 500 Most Influential Muslims, edited by John Esposito and Ibrahim Kallon. Publications: books and pamphlets authored, Prayer of the Oppressed, with C.D., The Burda, Purification of the Heart, Signs, Symptoms and Cures of the Spiritual Diseases of the Heart, The Content of Character, The State We Are In, Identity, Terror, and the Law of Jihad, The Creed of Imam al-Tahawi, Agenda to Change Our Condition, co-authored with Zaid Shaker, Walk on Water, The Wisdom of Jesus, Walk on Water, The Wisdom of Jesus, Educating Your Child in Modern Times, books with forewords and notes, Instruction of the Student, The Method of Learning, The Prophetic Invocations by Mustafa al-Badawi, book. Edited with Zaid Shaker, Submission, Faith and Beauty, Submission, Faith and Beauty, The Religion of Islam by Joseph Lombard, Papers, Caesarean Moon Births Part 1, Caesarean Moon Births Part 2, Climbing Mount Purgatorio, Religion, Violence, and the Modern World, Generous Tolerance in Islam and Its Effects on the Life of a Muslim, Chess in the Light of Islam, Who Are the Disbelievers? See also, Zaytuna College. References. External links, Official website, Hamza Yusuf on Facebook, Hamza Yusuf on Twitter, Zaytuna.org, Zaytuna College website, sheikhhamza.com. Contains list of books recommended by Hamza Yusuf and a biography.